Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be about my New York impressions. I went to New York like almost a month ago, and I posted a video of all the buildings, little short film as I would like to say, but those are kind of boring because it's just like shots of the building, shots of the streets, shots of people walking around, and random shots of me. But I thought, why not comment on what the trip was actually like for me, the whole process, experience, and the like. So yes, I hope you enjoy this video. Now this was my first flight solo ever. I am 20 right now, and that was my first flight anywhere alone. I know for some of you that's probably like, okay, big deal, but for me it was a big deal at the time. I was kind of nervous. My aunt invited me to come visit her for the summer because I had literally no plans, and I hadn't seen her in a long time too, and I was like, well, New York, of course, I'm down. What kind of question? But to be honest, New York was never a city I wanted to visit necessarily. Just no offense to anyone, I was just always more attracted to Los Angeles, West Side. Kidding. Or like even Florida, Miami, but why not? The first I was on my way to New York, so I thought. There was a big storm in Philadelphia, which is where I was supposed to pass through. Munich, Philadelphia, New York, and we couldn't land, so we were diverted, and that took hours. And then when we finally landed, all the other flights that had been diverted as well, they all came in at the same time. So as soon as we landed, it was utter chaos. Everybody was kind of scrambling, trying to make sure that they got their flights. Most people obviously didn't, so we had to be rebooked. That lineup and that process took literally 5.5 to 6 hours. We got in, I think, after 6 in the evening, and by the time I was over and done with, it was like 12 something, close to 1. Oh my god. But the line itself was actually kind of cool. Like, I met a few cool people. Most people kind of met in the whole chaotic mess of it all. For me, it was definitely exciting because it was my first trip alone. I was just like, a whole new world. So I was really kind of pumped up, and I wasn't even as scared as I thought I would be, because usually I'm a very reserved, fairly shy person, and I just kind of felt like, what the hell? Life is life. Life is life. Nah. So it was a good time. There's this one guy, he was, doing card tricks, because he said he's a magician. I was like, show me what you got.
It's a real treat. It's just really brilliant.
Oh!
Speriamo che okay, your card. It's here. This is your card.
So many people, so many children, everybody was just like so hungry and ready to go home. They even brought around like snacks and stuff for us because we were hungry. It was ours, and everybody was just grabbing Pringles here, drinking stuff, even like the little areas where you fill out forms. Everybody, that was our dining table. Like, we were so just finished. So finally, when I got to the front of the line, yes, this guy, he opened the last counter out of nowhere, and he was just like, alright ma'am, come this way. And I went, and Carlos P, and he was like, come on Terri, we're gonna get this, we're gonna make it work. And he made it work. There were honestly no more flights because that was the same weekend as the Democratic National Convention, so it was utter chaos. But thankfully he was able to find a room for me. I'm not sure American Airlines, they have whatever arrangements with a nearby hotel, so I got to stay in a hotel first time by myself, which was cool. And then made my way back to the airport.
When you guys tell your friends about me later, I want you to tell them that my hands are empty.
Made it to New York, and yeah, my adventure began. So for the next few days, I kind of just hung out with my aunt, because I hadn't seen her in so long. I love her very much. Like, Manhattan is honestly such a different world from Brooklyn, and before going, I didn't really know, I wasn't too much aware of like the 5 boroughs and how they were kind of like, really kind of separated, but like still connected, if that makes any sense. So like Brooklyn has its own little vibe to it, and when you go into Manhattan, it's like a completely, to me it was like a different world because the majority of the buildings are so sky high, but oh so beautiful. I got to see so many things. Central Park, went up to Trump Tower. It's not like up to this tower, but it's like, you know, his building. And as we were walking by one time, there's a woman, I think she was a tourist, she went like right under the Trump sign, she was just like you know, it's like a picture like just saying like, you know, F you Trump, which was cakesy, which was kind of funny. What else did I have? I got to eat a lot of cool things. Ooh, when I was in Philadelphia, I got to have my first Philly cheesesteak, which was cool. So the staying overnight was worth it for the one Philly cheesesteak. What else did I do? What is so funny is like when I'm walking around with my camera, people honestly kind of just stop me, make small talk, like, oh my god, are you a professional photographer? Oh my god, would you take a picture of me? So that was kind of fun. I just felt like it was so open and people were just so ready to talk to you, which is not always the case here in Munich. So it was like a fresh, you know, it was like really refreshing and exciting in a way. But I think obviously when you go to a place on holiday, you're much more open to speak to people, well, from my perspective, from my side anyways, because you want to make the best of that opportunity. I think that's like a lesson for life. Like, definitely just live today as if it was your last, you know, if it was or if it were your last. If it was your last day. English, you guys. But I know a lot of people say that New Yorkers tend to be very hustle and bustle, have no time to be nice to anybody, but I just found it to be the opposite. Granted, I was only there for like 11-12 days, so I can't really say, but just these are my impressions, you know. This is why this video is called Impression. Yeah, so it was a really good time, great, amazing food. Like, I think they have some of the best Asian food. And even the, you know, the subway performers, it was so unlike me. But as they came on, I got up and kind of just went to them, and the guy saw me coming, so he came with the little kind of bucket or whatever they were collecting their money and put in $1. I was like, do you mind if I film? No problem. You mind if I film?
I'll be with you. I know you will. On that midnight train to Georgia. On a midnight train to Georgia. Woo-hoo. I'd rather live in this world than without him in my yours. Midnight train to Georgia.
Bye-bye. People were honestly so nice. It was kind of, it was like, wow, because you know, you obviously hear a lot of times that people are crazy or rude, but everybody seemed to be having a very, very good time, and that was kind of refreshing.
City?
Nope. My first time in Manhattan this morning.
Serious?
Yeah.
Damn, let me see if I can find the address while you take a picture.
Okay.
Midtown East, FDR, but you see the whole thing.
I think also your environment kind of helps shape you in a sense. Why am I trying to get so philosophical on this video? It's just about how it was. I just feel like most people there are so open and carefree. Nobody has time to really like pay attention to you and what you're doing in that way. Like, you know, so you kind of have the freedom to just be yourself without fear of anybody kind of judging you too harshly, because you just live in. And I think that's something I really took away from that New York trip. I think I kind of got all the points I wanted to get. I hope I didn't forget anything. I hope you enjoyed this style of video, like impressions. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I just said thumbs up, didn't I? Share this video. So I hope you guys are having a great day, evening, night, wherever it is you are in the world, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.